Hello? Hello, hello. Is anyone here? I hope you are here. I hope you are here to see my ugly poncho. The poncho that I hate. I hate this poncho. But before I get to the poncho, if you're here, let me know who you are, where you're from. And I'm going to want your opinions on this poncho that I have made. But before I go to the poncho, I want to show you what I have recently made. After I got tired of the poncho, I thought I need something new. Leave me a comment. Trying to figure, I'm doing StreamYard differently today. Everything is always different. All right, show comments. Comments are on. All right, so tell me where you're from and where you're watching from. But I want to show you my newest pumpkin design. I think you're going to be surprised. It's pretty quick. First, before I do that, do you remember this little coaster? Hi, Donison. Hi, Don Tennyson. It's good to see you. I know you're from Washington State. So I don't know if you remember this little pumpkin stitch. I've put it um, on a few of my designs. And I got frustrated with that poncho, really frustrated with the poncho. And I really liked it to start with. And then I sat down and I designed a little coffee cozy with these pumpkins in a row. And this is like one of those disposable cups. And this one just happens to say, "Hello, pumpkin." How fun is that? Anyway, hello, Lisa. You are in Northeast Florida. Lisa, it's good to have you. Lisa, is this your first time with us? If it is, it's good to have you. So I'll have this new crochet pattern up on the blog really soon. And but I made a few of them. I want to show you. I made one in brown and I made one in cream. And then I also, thank you, Cynthia. It's good to see you. Hold on, I'll get to the poncho in just a second. I want to show you this. And then I made one in a greenish blue. Aren't they cute? I think they're so cute. Lisa, it's good to have you for the first time. I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. But I love these little coffee cozies, but I didn't stop at the coffee cozy. Do you all remember the drink holder? Look at this. I made little pumpkins on the water bottle holder. So hopefully I'll have these two patterns up soon. I also want to say, I know I'm walking around because I'm going to back up and show you my poncho here in a minute. I need pattern testers. And if you would like to be a pattern tester for me, I had planned on releasing this pink bucket hat for October Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but I didn't get that done. I need pattern testers for this. It uses Michael's. You can use any 5 weight that you like, but it uses Michael's loops and threads textured twist. You don't have to use that specifically. Then I'd also like to have these cloches tested. These are 2 strands of yarn. You love the cozies, and you have trouble with right the right fit. Yeah, you kind of have to. Well, part of the reason. That's part of the reason why I put ribbing on the bottom. It pulls it in just a little bit, and then it just pulls it in. Anyway, so this is 2 strands of yarn, and then you put the flower on. You don't have to put the flower on. I just need the pattern tested. This is Red Heart Party. I don't know if y'all remembered a while back, they would bring out all these cute yarns. Hi, T. Athy. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. They would put out all these cute yarns and then they discontinue them. So this has a lot of sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see the sparkle or not, but this is like Sparkle Red Heart Party, I think is what it was called. And then Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. So that's what this is. And I really want to get this tested and get that out there. And I'll have a tutorial on how to handle the flower. I talked a little bit about that in my Facebook Live. But I want to, oh, and one other thing real quick before I try on the poncho. So after I had my breast cancer in 2021, that I had my mastectomy in November, the week before November. And so then the first week in December, I designed this little dishcloth. It's a 3D dishcloth and it has little bits of Red Heart Scrubby on it. My lights are really acting weird. Maybe it's because the sun has gone down. But it's a little pink Christmas ornament. I will have this as a free pattern in my over at Facebook on my group page or wherever. Hi, Dawn. I remember you, Dawn. I didn't know you lived in Mexico. And T. Athy, or Athy, if you'll let me know where you're at. And Lisa. All right, Cynthia Mahan. Is this your first time here also? Let me know if it's your first time at my live. All right, now I'm going to talk about the poncho that I hate. I hate this poncho. I still have yarn attached to it, so I've laid it down here on the ground. Let me grab it. Oh, did you guys see my did you all see that free poncho that this poncho, it's a poncho wrap. I released that this week. I released 2 crochet patterns this week that were free. And so let me describe to you what this poncho wrap, granny wrap poncho was the inspiration for this one. So let me describe to you what I did. I held, because this is a combination of all of my scrap yarns of bulky weight and chunky, so 5s and 6s. So I mixed 5s and 6s together. I used the same hook. When I was using a 5, I just loosened up my tension a little bit, and then with a 6, I just used my regular tension. So I thought, well, I want a poncho. This is longer and it's a wrap. I love the buttons. You can the buttons go 2 different ways. So I thought I'll do that with a poncho. And I had a big ball of it was from Walmart, a big ball of like chenille yarn. And I thought white and pink go together. And that would be great for, I need to check my comments. And that would be great for a poncho for breast cancer awareness. And it was so fast. And I just grabbed 2 skeins of yarn and of white yarn. So I'm holding 2 strands of white yarn, but it's Red Heart Super Saver. Then I added 3 rows of the pink chenille. But then I thought, oh, you know what's cute next? I had some boucle and I had some like miniature chenille. And I thought, oh, that'll show up so cute. It'll be fuzzy. And then I added some more chenille and then I added a shell edge. I'm going to try it on for you. I don't like it. I think it needs something. I'm going to back up. Number 1, it needs to be longer. But can you see it? Gosh, I can't see you now, but I'm not sure if you can see it well. I just don't know if the colors are wrong. It's warm. Or if I need to add more shell borders, more shells. I don't know. Give me your opinion. You're not going to hurt my feelings any. And Dawn, you live in New Mexico. Okay. T is for Trina. Okay, Trina. All right. Give me your opinions on this poncho. Okay, Lisa, you're going to be crocheting this one. It is a nice, and it's so warm. And I thought this will be easy to wear, but I'm not liking it. Is it because of the color? Should I put a wide droopy collar right here? Would that work, do you think? You know, like a big stand-up collar that kind of droops down, and then I could put a lace edge. Let me see. No, this is a poncho. This is just a poncho. It's a V poncho. No sleeves. Are you talking about this poncho or are you talking about the one on the mannequin? The one on the mannequin does not have sleeves either. All right, tell me what you think. While you're telling me what you think or you're thinking of something, my other thought was have fringe right through here. Just, you know, bunches of fringe right through here, or make it longer and have fringe. Yeah, it does. So before I put the shells on, you think it needs more length? I'll wait until you get my, give me an answer. There are no sleeves. I could make, and I thought about making this what they call a swancho, where it's a sweater or poncho. So I would stop right here and kind of join it. It's going to have to be longer, but then put the sleeves on. Oh yeah, longer over the arms. Yes, it does need to be longer. It's not finished. I just got frustrated with it because I don't like it. Do you guys think it's okay? Maybe I need different colors. Tell me what you think. I'll back up again. It will be longer if I finish it. It will come to about right here on the arms. And now this one's big. I love this one. I'm going to enjoy wearing this winter. I'll finish this out and wear it this winter. But you can tell me your opinions. You're not going to hurt my feelings at all. Okay. Trina, you got any ideas for me? Anybody got any ideas for me? Is it okay, Dawn? I mean, well, it's not. I think smaller grannies look, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, but I've been having a good time on my side of the mountain. I released 2 patterns last week, and 2 patterns this week on the blog. So those are, I'm not sure if they're all free on the blog, forever free, or if they're just free. Oh, one other thing. Anything that I've been giving away free this past week during the Hope and Harvest event, those will also continue to be free during the first week in November. So the last week in October, anything that I gave away as free during the Hope and Harvest will be available for free. All of the chemo cap crochet patterns are still free. The new pattern that I released today has well over 100, and has well over 100. It was supposed to only be 100 downloads, but I'm just going to let everyone that wants to download it today can download it today. So Lisa thinks it looks fine if it's just not finished and it's a little too plain. I agree with that. And A and L loves it. A and L, is this your first time here? She loves it and she loves the colors. I kind of feel, this white is Red Heart Super Saver, and it just feels rough, You know how Red Heart Super Saver. Now that you look at it closer, maybe a different stitch in the neck or a smaller granny stitch. See, that's kind of what I was thinking. Let's take a good look at it again. It's just, I mean, it will be bigger. It's one of those designs that you get partway through and you're like, I hate it, and you're not going to finish it, but I'm determined I'm going to finish it. Email. Okay, maybe a small granny squares on. Oh, that's a good idea, Trina. Oh, so, okay, that's a good idea. Amira. Okay, you've chatted on text before. Okay. It's good to have you, Amira. All right, let's see what else is being said. Yeah, spaces are too big, especially right here, huh? So that's what I was thinking. I was wondering if maybe like right through here, I put some fringe to detract from it, and then maybe have a tall collar, but that it kind of flows out and gets big, and maybe have the collar be in a solid stitch, but the edge, when it starts to fan out, has maybe some overbrook stitches on it. Dawn, what I used was 2 strands of Red Heart Super Saver and then a 6. This is a 6. This is 2 strands of Red Heart Super Saver, and then this right here. Let me see if I can get it up to the camera so you can see it. This is what I thought was going to be fun, and it turned out not to be. This ended up being like a baby weight chenille and a boucle that I had left over. The bumpy boucle yarn that's pretty much a 3. So that's probably my problem. I need to design a genuine granny that isn't so big and bulky. Now I love this. I think this is just, I absolutely love this. I wonder if, and that is so warm, but that was a combination of 5 weights and 6 weights. And that's what I thought I could do is hold, maybe when I held 2 strands of worsted weight, it made it too large. I don't know. Well, you guys have given me some direction to go. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Um, this will probably be my last live until well, I just won't be going live as often. November is going to be so busy for me. So busy as it is for most people. But now that I'm seeing myself in the camera, I kind of like this a little better if it were longer. But I think get rid of the shells. I think I need to get rid of the shells. Maybe I should introduce a gray. What do you think about another color? As I'm seeing another color might be nice, huh? What about something woven, or maybe small fringe right through here and small fringe right through here, like a double layer fringe, and then the collar with the lace. Can you all see it for me? And then get rid of the shell and just introduce another color. What color should I introduce? Please let me know what you think. I'm thinking maybe a gray and a white held together, or hot pink. Um, I don't want to go with purple. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, my spaces are Tammy Shipwash. Hey, good to see you, Tammy. I don't think you've been on here before. The spaces are too big. Yep. And let me see if I've missed anything else. Maybe small grannies on each arm joined around the arms. That is a really good idea, Trina. I like that idea. I'm having trouble scrolling. Let me see. Okay. All right. Well, hey, listen. I'm going to hop off here and try to get everything put, but my house is upside down since since I've been getting ready for these lives. I'm trying to look on the table to see if there's anything else I needed to show you, but I really like this poncho. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but there's 2 different ways you can wear this poncho. You can also, up at the neck area, you can also use, you can either have the cream colored with the buttons up at the neck, or you can have the brown with the buttons up around the neck. I like the brown myself. I like brown against my skin better than I do that creamy color. But then again, both of them. I really was so happy when I made. I'm rambling. I'm sorry, I'm starting to ramble, so I don't want to keep you guys. Let me make sure there isn't anything else. Okay. All right. Take away the shell. Oh, mint green. Oh, that's a good idea. Mint green. I don't know that I have a little bit of mint green, but I'm hanging on to it because it's part of the Overbrook Afghan that I'm going to have a crochet along in January. So I still have lots of things planned. November is going to be busy. I'll be in and out. I may go live. I may just be producing videos here for YouTube, but I'll be in the group. This next 2 weeks is going to be busy for me though. So, and I'll probably be in our Facebook group and just enjoying some time with you guys there. But Lisa loves the poncho. Well, I know I'm a Tammy says a pale gray. Yes, a turtleneck style collar with lacy fringe. Yep. I may finish this off and just wear it around the house. I do like the shorter sleeves, but just wear it around the house. And then redo this maybe in different colors. I just and I like mixing yarns. I like the fact that with a design like this, you can mix different weights of yarn. That was the purpose of this, being able to show, because that's what I enjoyed so much about this poncho is being able to mix the different yarns, because this is a 5 weight and this is, wait a minute, this is 5 weights. And then down here is a 6 weight, but it's just the colors were pretty, and I used up my yarn stash, and I don't know if you guys are in the same position as I am. You have to use up the yarn that you've got. So, but anyway, well, it was good to have you guys on my side of the mountain. I won't keep you anymore. If you have any more comments that you'd like to make, or something comes to you and you think, oh, this is what she should do. And I hope you enjoyed the Hope and Harvest event. And well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Lisa. I hope you'll come again to my side of the mountain, and make sure you go to the Facebook group. I'm busy there. I'm really, or haven't been busy lately, but that's where I tend to be busy. It's Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet and Crafts on Facebook. Ask to join the group, and you have to answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, I won't let you in. You have to answer the questions. It's just my admin and I, we went to high school together. We are on the same page. You got to answer the questions. She's a big help to me in that group. Her name is Sheila, and she just posted the prettiest purple blanket. Anyway, well, it was good to have you. I hope you'll come again next time. I'll make announcements when I'm going, and you all take care. Bye.